Pet cloning is becoming more popular, despite the cost. The first dog was cloned in 2005. Almost 2 decades later, the business is booming. You can clone a pet on demand. However, this has to be arranged in advance. A tissue sample will be taken from the pet. That genetic material will be used to make clones. They'll be born to a surrogate mother. South Korea was the first country to pioneer these services. In the US, they are offered by Texas-based Viagen Pets. Viagen can clone dogs, cats, and horses. A cloned dog or a cat will cost you $50,000. Cloning a horse costs $85,000. The resulting clones will certainly look the same as the original, but will they be the same animals? The cloning of pets is controversial, but it's growing in popularity every year. Viagen says it's now cloning more and more pets every year. The exact numbers are unknown, but Viagen has cloned hundreds since it opened in 2015. A number of celebrities have cloned their pets. In 2018, Barbara Streisand revealed she was a Viagen customer. She cloned 2 puppies from her former pet Samantha.
I was so devastated by the loss of my dear Samantha, after 14 years together, that I just wanted to keep her with me, in some way. It was easier to let Sammy go, if I knew I could keep some part of her alive, something that came from her DNA.
Barbara Streisand. Simon Cowell said he was 100% cloning his 3 Yorkshire Terriers. Diane von Furstenberg also cloned her Jack Russell Terrier. She created 2 puppies, paying $100,000 to a Korean firm. There are a number of specific cloning techniques. Typically, a cell nucleus is taken from the original animal. It's injected into a donor egg that's had its genetic material removed. The egg is then prompted to grow into an embryo. This happens in a laboratory. Then the embryo is implanted in the uterus of a surrogate mother. She goes on to give birth to a puppy, kitten, or foal. The initial genetic material can be stored indefinitely. This is thanks to the use of very low temperatures or cryopreservation. Blake Russell, head of Viagen, says,
"A clone pet is simply put an identical genetic twin, separated by years, decades, perhaps centuries."
Yet animal welfare organizations disagree. Some studies suggest that cloned animals are more prone to disease. Other critics point to the industry's high failure rate. Plenty of clones aren't born fit and healthy. One 2018 report put the average success rate at just 20%. This means that you need numerous surrogate moms for multiple attempts. The procedure is also painful and distressing for the egg donors. Surrogate pregnancy is likewise tough. Additionally, a cloned animal is not a copy. It's never going to be an exact copy of the original pet. An animal's behavior is not solely a product of its DNA. Cloned animals will have different life experiences. This will result in pets with different personalities. 25% of an animal's personality comes from its upbringing. However, geneticists generally don't see a problem with cloning. Geneticist Andrew Hessel argues,
Someone might say, why clone animals when there are all these other animals available for adoption? Yet you can make the same argument with human children. Why have your own child when there are all these children available for adoption? And pets also become members of the family.
What's your take on this?